Okay. There was something very interesting that a man of God has said in regards to the different types of doctrines. I looked through my eyes just then, Father, and I saw there was something like a duffel bag that was just chunked, or a bag that was chunked with some clothes in it. But my eyes are open. I just got through, and I'm not gonna. I'm gonna make sure I stay in focus with what my mission is to speak about. And the topic of this is called generational evidences of blessings that the Lord God had given to those who have a sound mind of understanding the ways of the Lord in one's walk. I know that was a long topic, but I found myself in my car. I can't say whether if I was in the spirit or not, but the spirit gives birth to the spirit, and what's born of the flesh is flesh. So I will not know what's born until it's born by the spirit. But I have said some things, and my tongue took a place where it was as if there was a seat, and that tongue was given a place to express an utterance, but it was at a table and a chair, and the tongue sat there as if it knew where it was going to be placed and who sat that tongue there. I also have witnessed that there was the spirit who was as like a sword. And as I speak as what I saw, I spoke as what the words were given to me, as if someone gave me the words as it was already written to say. And those words were coming forth from out of my voice, but it was placed where there was a need or necessity, but giving a mind to a person and also a work to understand its place where the seat was made perfect, and to bring to an office to an official who had authorization to make laws behind what was said out of the voice of one. If you understand what I'm saying, it is all about the interpretation to the spirit which builds with what God had given. And as Jesus had said to the woman, Monica, woman, if you only knew the gift of God. And I wanted to know the gift that was given to my tongue. And it was measured as such that the attraction to what was made from a place with an eye, one who saw, one who had a desire and a relationship by the spirit of the name that it was given, to bring forth an abundance and or fruit that was measured at the keys in one's hands that gave birth to it. I also thought about this. There was a certain man who Jesus had met along the way. The man was there standing on the side of the tree. He was appearing to look at the mirror of himself, showing how his appearance had reflected the nature of his father. But Jesus looked at that certain man and asked, why standeth thee here? Why are you not placed in the position which your father had given you? The certain man had said that my wife had told me that she was with child, and she has not labored the labor to conceive what was given to her as of yet, until it was known of the gender. Jesus looked at him and asked, why pray that you have specific details regarding the seed that was sown for your wife to labor with? And he said the details were made but I did not have a position yet. According to the book of Luke and St. John, there's also a position that is to be filled. But how would one feel if their place was not put in a position where that tongue was made unknown, to have a chair seated at a table where there was a sword given to him without having consent? And Jesus looked at the man and said, tell me where your wife is so that I may see her. So as the man brought him into his house, I'll talk to you later. I got to go.